What do you think of when climate change comes to mind? For me, my head gets filled with facts and figures. For example, the fact that we emit 38.9 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every year. Or the fact that the state of Louisiana in the United States loses one football field worth of land off its coast every hour. In this midst of facts and figures, it can be easy to forget the face of climate change, the human element. In February 2016, I was able to go on a university research trip to look at the effects of climate change on the people of Kiribati, one of the lowest lying groups of islands in the world. Kiribati sits on the equator and is literally on the border of the equator and the international dateline. Now, it's very susceptible to the extreme weather events that are already starting to occur as a result of climate change. I was able to talk with one of the community elders on the island of Kiribati, one of the smaller islands of Kiribati, the old chief. He was an incredible character who had such vitality. He also had memories of the great success he had with his babai plantation in the 1980s. But over time, as salinity began to increase, the salt table rose so much that his babai plantation is not nearly as fertile as it once was. They're already starting to build seawalls and trying to construct ways so they can preserve their way of life. Should they be the one preserving their ways of lives when their actions have had no bearing on climate change? Climate change is something that is going to affect everyone indirectly or directly in the next 50 years, somehow. If we begin to accept this, then we're definitely likely to take action. The human story is the power behind action on climate change. We need to catalyze our governments to listen to this human story and share it so that they can make a difference.